Hey YouTube, it's Patrick, and today I'm going to be talking about Realcoin. And for those of you who do not know what Realcoin is a brand new cryptocurrency that's backed by the US dollar. It was just announced by this guy named Brock Pierce, who's a former childhood actor. He starred in Mighty Ducks 1 and 2, later became an entrepreneur and a game developer. He worked on World of Warcraft, and for you Star Wars nerds, he worked on Knights of the Old Republic. And I guess he was just also elected director of the Bitcoin Foundation. So he has a pretty impressive resume. However, overall, as far as cryptocurrencies go, it's hard to distinguish yourself and come up with a new idea. And so for a new idea, he did, come up with a new idea, and I'll give him that. But other than that, it sounds like, Realcoin is a really bad idea. Just that it's attached to the US dollar, it's backed by the US dollar. That's one of the great, attractions to Bitcoin, is that it's not centralized. And so a central authority can't keep multiplying the currency, lowering your purchasing power, making your Bitcoins, useless. Whereas they do that with the US dollar. And if you don't believe me on that, check out the US dollar, price, the value of the US dollar over the last 100 years. And you could see as it dropped almost 90-some% of its value. So if you tie a real coin with that, so you go buy one real coin for $1, in 4 years it'll be worth $1. Well, 4 years ago, Bitcoin was worth $1. Now it's worth $600, and last time I checked was about $620. So why would you want to invest in Realcoin? I don't understand that. As far as being like electric, internet money or anything like that, we already have the Google Wallet. There's PayPal out there. There's DeWallet. There's plenty of other internet services that you can electrically transfer money. So, and that's one of the, obviously with Bitcoin you can do that very easily too, and take it overseas and everything like that. So, maybe if you're trying to take $1 million across the border, Realcoin might be a good idea. They also, and I don't know how they're going to work their structure, their mining program. They're saying they're going to take all this money invested into Realcoin and put it into some kind of safe investment. But overall, I just really think it's a bad idea that you want to tie something to the US dollar. Another thing they cite is this because there's confusion, because people can't understand that, a Bitcoin is worth, 0.00 whatever, and which I think people will be able to understand that. We were able to understand that like the Canadian dollars was worth less or now more than our dollar. So, saying that people aren't going to be smart enough to figure out Bitcoin, I think that's selling them short as well. And they're also trying to state that, this will help with the volatility of cryptocurrencies because it's backed by the US dollar. And yes, there is a lot of volatility at the beginning of anything, but as it starts to become more accepted, it's going to be harder and harder to make big swings in Bitcoin. And that's just due to the fact that a lot of money is coming in, and it's went from $7 trillion to about $8 trillion market capitalization in the last month or so. So that's starting to happen more and more to where the Bitcoin price is going to be harder and harder to swing. So tell me what you think about Realcoin. Tell me if, if it sounds exciting, or just, like you were like me when you first heard of it and says, this sounds like a really bad idea. And one more thing, what do you think about Brock Pierce being the director of the Bitcoin Foundation and announcing this new cryptocurrency that he's involved with, saying that, Bitcoin has flaws and, this new cryptocurrency corrects those flaws? I don't think there's really flaws in Bitcoin. I just think it hasn't been, generally accepted yet, and people don't really understand it. So for this guy to be, on the Bitcoin Foundation, kind of saying these things, I don't know, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. But let me know what you think. I hope you found this video was informative, and I'll see you on YouTube.